Let's go to the Pentagon briefing, gentlemen. This is a event that started pretty much close to on time, 8 o'clock. Featured the Secretary of Defense and the Secretary and the head of the Joint Chiefs, raising Kaine, and they took some questions and then they left. Here's Secretary Hegth talking about the mission and the timetable. 118, please.
Our ambitions are not utopian. They are realistic, scoped to our interests and the defense of our people and our allies. Speaking of people, we hope the Iranian people take advantage of this incredible opportunity. President Trump has been clear, now is your time. To Iranian security forces, choose wisely. President Trump has also been clear about your fate in either direction. To the media outlets and political left screaming endless wars, stop. This is not Iraq. This is not endless. I was there for both. Our generation knows better, and so does this president.
Here's General Kaine talking about the prospect of additional losses, which the president addressed in his second videotape statement yesterday. This is 119, please.
First, to be clear, as the Secretary said, this is not a single overnight operation. The military objectives that CENTCOM and the Joint Force have been tasked with will take some time to achieve, and in some cases will be difficult and gritty work. We expect to take additional losses, and as always, we will work to minimize U.S. losses. But as the Secretary said, this is major combat operations.
Hogan, I said last night, there's just so much focus on this as Trump's war and Trump against Iran and whatever. It's much more complicated than that, and we'll talk about that. But how are those two, the Pentagon chief and the chairman, how do you think they're doing? How they do in that briefing? What role do you think they play in communicating to the public and the Congress what this is all about?
I watched it. I thought they did really well, not just talking about the purpose of what we are doing in Iran, but also dealing with questions about the future of this. You heard Pete there in the clip you played. I was there for both. I thought that was a good way to phrase this because he was in the military, of course, an awarded member of the military. I was there for both. Our generation knows better, and so does President Trump. I thought was a really good marker to line for those who out there who are saying this will be endless. This will be Afghanistan 2.0. So I thought that was really good. And of course, raising Kaine, bringing some of that heft with all of his, military medals and brass over there, just talking about the significance of the mission and what they're doing tactically, strategically. And he had a line at the end. I wish I'd have written it down, but it was very good because it kind of summarized the lethality, the strength, the surgical nature with which this military operates. And regardless of what we're going to debate today and conversate about around the necessity of this or not, our military is so utterly impressive and so incredible at every level. To watch them execute these missions time and time again, regardless of presidents, is something to me that is humbling every single moment. It is just fascinating to watch them.
Yeah, and that's a big piece of this, right? Because even Democrats who are critical of the war, of this effort, even they mostly will say, well, we love our military does a good job. Of course, we pray for our troops. Hey, want to be part of the two-way community all the time? Hit the subscribe button. Great video clips like this, plus conversations like no other, full episodes and more, always available on this channel. You got to hit subscribe to never miss a thing. You can now listen to full episodes of The Morning Meeting and Two Way Tonight on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts.